Hello everybody, welcome to Gonzalez Galyean. Disclaimer, the first couple of episodes were recorded on old sound equipment. We have since then upgraded. Future episodes will be of better quality. Until then, welcome to the show.
Oh, it kind of makes you feel official.
Right? What an intro that was.
What an intro.
Some fire. I don't know, whoever that producer was has to have a lot of musical knowledge, obviously.
Must be.
Yeah.
All right, I'll start us off. Hello, everybody.
Oh, camera's here. Hello.
Yeah. It's a podcast. So.
We got a monitor like right here, so I like to see what we're doing.
Yeah. So this is working title, Gonzalez and Galyean, right?
Yes.
It's not the other way around. Make sure I got it right.
Yeah, definitely not Galyean Gonzalez. That's
Galyean and Gonzalez. That doesn't sound
weird.
catchy.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, I mean, I guess I'll just take over.
We're obviously
I'll
new
just
at this.
Take over.
Yeah,
right
yeah.
Quick. Is that okay if I take over right quick?
No, yeah. Like,
Okay,
I'll let you.
okay,
I know my
okay.
name comes first, but
Yeah.
you can start.
So, this is our new podcast that we're gonna attempt to do.
And we hope it goes well.
Yeah, I mean, most things that you try, you hope go well, but right now, for the people in the video, you can tell we are in what do you call this? A closet?
I would call it a closet, yes.
Kind of, but it's like more like a room, but it's like a very big closet.
Yeah, well, it's supposed to be a closet for me, my wife, and for my brother-in-law. And then it wasn't, but now it is. So
this podcast, we don't really have like a main topic, really. It's just like, hey, whatever is happening this week or something.
which is fine because
Yeah.
I mean most podcasts are normally like that, but a topic wouldn't hurt.
So for the people that don't know who we are, I mean, imagine the first time it's gonna be people who know us.
Most
that are
likely.
actually give
I mean,
us
there
a
might
shot-
be like
actually
one
give us a
random
shot.
person. Yeah.
Yeah. But I guess we'll go ahead and introduce ourselves. I'm Steven Galyean.
I'm Ryan Gonzalez.
Yep. And we've been friends for pretty much our whole lives.
Not pretty much.
Yeah,
Our
like
whole
I don't remember life without you. So
Dang. Heartfelt already. Like
was
that was
that?
supposed to be like midway through the podcast, but we
Yeah.
went and did.
I just went ahead and just got my feelings out there.
Yeah.
So we know each other pretty well. We know each other's opinions pretty well, I feel like, on things.
Yeah.
But you never really know until you start a conversation. Like, hey, what? You feel that way?
I did feel that way.
You did feel that? I didn't mean to bump your leg.
Yeah. No, but yeah, we've been friends for forever. For forever. But I always tell people it's really weird. And if you really do know us, you'd be like, how the heck are they friends? If you do know us, we're pretty much totally opposite. There are definitely things we have in common, but as far as the main things go, we're very different as people.
Yep.
So.
Yeah, it's funny because like we've only told a few people that we're doing the podcast, and I've asked some people like, hey, what do you think we should talk about? And like I don't know, y'all don't have a whole lot in common. Like, what are y'all gonna talk about?
Yeah.
It's kind of weird.
So this could be a total failure, or we might really spark a new adventure and conversation with the fact that we're totally opposite.
Yeah.
We can call it negatives attract.
Negatives attract. I mean, it's opposite attract, right? That's the same.
Yes. Yes, it is.
Yeah. We're
Negatives probably don't, right?
negatives. Yeah, I feel like they both just.
Yeah.
We both come from a small town.
Same town, actually.
The same town. It's a small town by the name of Golden, out here in East Texas.
And it is golden. In golden hour.
Same town Casey Musgraves is from.
Yeah. Well, where's my...
Where's your... Yeah, go ahead.
She'll probably never
Miss
see this
Musgraves.
or ever care about us, but
Yeah,
I passed her down the road a few times. It was pretty cool.
Yeah, she'll have to... next time she's in town, be like, oh, this is where that podcast is. I should hop on.
That'd be pretty cool. Because ultimately, I feel like that's kind of a goal with the podcast is we like to do it just us, but we also would like to have a special guest maybe every episode, but at least every once in a while. And obviously, when we first start out, it's going to be people that we know pretty well. And hopefully, if this does blow up in any type of way, we could get more famous people. The Lord willing, Casey Musgraves. I don't know.
Yeah, I should come in here. You're my gold. She can even perform right here.
Hey,
in our mic.
yeah. We do have the capability of having a performance or concert, so it is not out of the picture. But
Yeah, it's just whenever she decides she wants to.
Mhm.
Other fact, I work at a feed store. You wouldn't know it really by knowing me as
Mm-mm.
my personality or anything, but that's where I work. So that's another fact about me.
I do contract work for an internet company doing fiber, basically just installing at people's houses. So that's my occupation.
Mm-hmm.
Married, so you know.
Single. Been that way 22 years too.
That's a work in progress. We're working on that. And that's what we're hoping this podcast is really for. He didn't know it yet.
Yeah, there's just gonna be one woman out there in the world that like stumbles upon this podcast and it's like, oh, I'm gonna marry that guy.
But wow,
It's
just look at him.
man, if that's the way God wants to do it, so be it.
Yeah, so be it. Because he ain't stopping God's plan, bro.
Yeah, there we go. We're both Christians as well.
Oh,
that's something
that
else.
probably should have been the first thing we said.
Yeah,
We already started.
Yeah.
We're gonna restart now.
yeah. We didn't get our heaven points on that one.
That's gonna be a tough subject in the future.
Tough.
But yeah. So we both been Christians. I'm not gonna say my whole life because that don't happen.
Yeah. Both grew up in church though.
Yeah, same church, and still there. Lord willing.
It's like grew up in the same town. Still there. Yep. The same church.
Yeah.
Grew up in the church. Still there. Golly. Yeah.
Pretty much, we're not moving forward in our lives. We're pretty much losers, and that's why we do a podcast in the closet
There. Yep.
in my unfinished house.
Well, I don't have a house. I pay rent.
Yeah, I mean, yeah.
Yeah, but you actually have a house, so that's just another fact.
But not like our future, like not like the real home we want to be in. You know, like this is not really our house. It's our in-laws' house, like their other house that they have that we're finishing out. That way, when we leave, they can use it. Long story.
He's also a cancer survivor. Applause.
Dude, I almost quit the laughter. But he's a cancer survivor. That'd be terrible. I am, as of like almost a year ago now, like in May, I think. I was diagnosed in January 2021.
With lymphoma.
You better get it right.
I almost said leukemia. I know that's wrong.
Well, when they first saw the CAT scan the very first night, they're like, hey, it could be either leukemia or lymphoma. And I was like, I think I'm going to take lymphoma because...
You're just going to take it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll take a pick.
I'll take lymphoma, Steve. You know, like,
But leukemia, in the movies, it always seems so terrible. I mean, either or, they're both cancer. They're both terrible. So that's why I was like, God, you know, I don't want cancer, but if you do give me lymphoma, maybe my odds are better. I don't know.
and he's like, buddy, you already got it.
Yeah. He's like, dude, you've
But
had
guess-
it for like 2 months. You didn't know.
But guess what? You're going to get out of it. And you did, right?
And
Yep.
which is a big testament of everything.
And you just went back for the
Oh, yeah.
CAT
Shoot.
scan?
As of the day we're recording this, like 2 days ago, I went for another CAT scan, and it says unremarkable, like
Ooh,
all my organs and whatnot. So that's pretty good.
that is pretty good.
Yeah, there's like they said like there's a spot that I had in my last CAT scan, in my thymus, I think, and they said it looked like it might be a rebound from the chemo treatments, and so that's why they got this CAT scan just to make sure it's still there, but they said it's lower, and they really weren't worried in the first place about it, so I think it's okay. So,
I don't think you haven't even told. I don't think I've asked about the results of your CAT scan.
Dang.
So it's just
yeah, we've been best friends for our whole lives, but like he ain't gonna ask
I'm
about.
just like, man,
yeah.
he would have told me if it was bad though, probably.
Yeah, I mean that's true. No, went to my parents' house and my mom was there. And she's like, "Wow, how did the scan go?" And I was like, "Mom, that was sorry, spit. But, Mom, that was yesterday." She's like, "What? I've been worried all day about this." I'm like, "Well, I sorry, Jesse told you what day it was gonna be, so you should have known." But I don't know.
I don't know.
I don't know what to tell her. I was like, "Yeah, it's fine." She's like, "Oh, okay." Stop drinking those Red Bulls.
Yes.
You know?
Mm-hmm.
She did. She said, "Don't drink Red Bulls. You know I'm gonna tell you, don't drink them." And I was like, I had one today. He's like, Ryan, I was like, it was sugar-free. It's better, right?
I've never had a sugar-free Red Bull.
I didn't think I would like it because I don't like sugar-free like anything.
Yeah.
But I'm like trying to be a little healthier and like just drink water and try not to drink as many sodas. And sugar-free soda, I don't like it. But sugar-free Red Bull, you can't really tell.
Bad.
Yeah, you can't really tell. Which I only got like the normal flavor. That's the only one I drink.
Yeah, it doesn't. It's not super sweet, anyways. Red Bull, really.
No, it's just very like.
It's just kind of like.
It always makes my eye twitch, you know, like that.
yeah. Just tell the internet.
Yeah.
My eye twitch. That's probably why you shouldn't drink them.
But it gives you wings, so you know.
So,
But yeah.
We're also both homeschooled.
Dang. Still, actually.
Yep. Still homeschooling, actually.
So, if you time this right, you could have been doing homeschool, and then right when you start college, all the COVID stuff happened, and then they do school, you know, at home or whatnot. So then you could still be homeschooled while in college, which you could do regardless, honestly. But I didn't have to do that. I went to college for like a year and dropped out. What about you?
Yeah, no, I didn't go to college at all. My boss likes to say I went to Long Feed and Seed University. Which I've been there 5 years now, so I think I've graduated.
That's at least a bachelor's, right?
I mean, yeah, 5
right?
years.
Well,
That's
4 years is
master.
I know. No, I bet it's your associates because Jesse went, like
Jesse
in
is
high
her
school.
wife.
Yeah,
Jesse is her wife.
My
wife.
wife's name is Jesse. I forgot I already said I was married. She went for at least 4 years, and she definitely has her associate's degree in just basic studies, and then going for sonography right now. So I think it's associates. It's 4 years. But take that back. You did go to college.
I did.
We both went to college.
Oh yes. We
did a Bible class, and it was
an electorial or whatever it's called.
How long was that? 3 years?
3 years.
Yeah.
Every Monday night for 3 years.
3 years, and we really did not miss. And we got that degree.
Shout out John Yates.
John Yates.
Still need to go visit that boy church.
I really do want to. John Yates, if you ever listen to this, shout out.
Bro, get John Yates. You're welcome in Ryan's closet to this podcast.
Anytime. Well, anytime we're doing a podcast.
Anytime we're doing one.
Yeah.
We also don't know how often we're gonna do these. Like once a month.
Yeah.
Once every couple of weeks, maybe.
So if you are watching this, I'm thinking we're gonna try to start a Instagram profile or something, and we'll start posting polls on what you want us to talk about, and I guess how frequently and how often you want us to do this. I don't know if we're going to do a lot at first, just because if it's not that popular. If it gets more popular, then we could. But at the same time, sometimes if you do a lot at the very beginning, it's good publicity as well. So I don't know.
We talked about our jobs, but we both also have side hustles. You're a rapper.
You may know me by
What up, RG? But no, I thought you were gonna make a joke.
You heard of What Up RG, but now the new and improved Mr. RG. I do that on this. I do that on the side, and I've been doing it for quite a few years because also we used to do like a group videos and rapping, me and him, and sometimes somebody else. And we did a little bit of rapping there. That was more my thing, not theirs. So whenever we kind of disbanded in a good fashion, we all kind of went our separate ways, and that's what I did. So I've been doing it for like 7 years or something, maybe longer actually.
Probably longer.
But that's what I do, and I've been working with some bigger names here recently, like Zay Hill and Not Clyde.
In the Great White Shack.
But yeah, enough about me and that side hustle. What is your side hustle, my friend? Tell them, please.
I have a YouTube channel. I'm not gonna say I'm a YouTuber yet, even though that's kind of how you say it.
I would say you're a YouTuber since you post frequently.
Stay on the grind. Many late nights editing. Literally filmed a video before I came over here.
Yeah, I know. We're supposed to meet like 20 minutes ago. Instead, it was like 30 minutes ago, or I guess 15 minutes ago.
Yep. You can catch me over there on YouTube, reviewing, reacting, unboxing,
and
occasionally a vlog. I used to vlog a lot.
Well, that was what really got you started, was vlogging, wasn't it?
Yep.
We went on a mission trip, and I think that's when you first started it. He did
That is when I
vlogs.
started.
He had a camera. It's kind of a cheaper camera, so it wasn't like
Nikon.
greatest quality, I guess. And then I think after that week, you went to your phone,
Yeah.
and it made it a lot better.
And it's so much better. It's so weird how phones.
Yeah. Well, actually, didn't you do one of the days on the phone because your camera broke or something?
I
or
think
messed
so.
up or
And I was
died?
just like, And there's editing software on my phone, so
Yeah.
like I should just keep doing it on my phone. And I still do most of my uploading and everything on my phone.
So if you do want to catch up on kind of our lives from like the past 4 years, you can watch some vlogs. There used to be like a lot, and they're pretty good.
Yeah, I got playlists like they're titled like year 1, year 2, year 3, year 4. Those are all the vlogs there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I forgot it. Like
Back in the high school days when we used to do things like all the time.
Yep. and now we struggle to do anything but at all.
Now it's Saturday afternoon, and we're in a
That's
we're
true.
In a
We have
closet doing a podcast.
Nothing better to do. And it is hot in this closet.
It's not warm. I mean, it's not cold. No.
I turned on the air before I got here, though, so maybe it'll circulate. But yeah,
That might be all the facts. I can't
I
think
know that went well. I feel like for I'm gonna say really 15 minutes since we had the delay,
Yeah.
but so far so good.
How
Hopefully,
much time we got before we got talk about a little bit more things.
yeah. Hopefully in the future, like I said, we can either make this room more presentable for a podcast or move this somewhere different location. And then also the whole camera setup, might have to figure it out. This camera's not bad. It's just I wish it was a little wider, I guess. Because it's pretty clear with the light on. I feel like
Yeah, it looks. I mean, from right there, it's
crystal clear. Yeah.
Yeah.
So hopefully.
Yeah, I don't know when this will be posted. Maybe give the date. This is April 2nd.
Yeah. Bro, yesterday was
2022.
April Fool's Day. Like, did you make any joke? I feel like that was my first year I didn't even make an April Fool's joke. I always try to make up like a stupid one as a joke.
Yeah, I should have
But I
Should've, like,
didn't.
posted something about my YouTube channel. That was like a total joke.
Dude, I should have been like.
Collaboration with Josh Peck coming out later this
Yeah, I
week.
should have said like collaboration with like Lecrae. But then like everybody would have known that was a joke. But that
It's like I didn't even see like usually every year the reoccurring joke is like
Rapzilla.
yeah
Yep.
NF and Lecrae new single. It's like,
make a song and like what?
that's like never gonna happen.
They really did that like every year,
yeah.
and they got me at least twice.
And then like I saw like I think Reach Records posted like some new tour dates, and then they
Oh,
were all
really?
fake. I'm like that's evil.
I was talking to Alejandro about the new movie that just came out, and Morbius, and I was telling him how I didn't love it, all the things about it, and then I was talking about April Fools. Like, oh yeah, April Fools. He's like, oh really? It's good. It's like, nah, that's another April Fool's joke.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, Alejandro's more of a DC person, though. I've gathered that.
Yeah,
Anytime you talk about Marvel, he's like, yeah, he's okay.
he's like, it's
He's
like
okay.
the sunshine and rainbows. And he's
Yeah.
my cousin from Guatemala, by the way. That's where my ethnicity,
Ethnicity.
whatever it is from. I'm half Guatemalan. My dad's from Guatemala. My mom is white.
And I'm just full Caucasian over her.
Yeah,
Just
redneck.
Southern born raised. Redneck. That's me. No. No. I'm a nerd. I don't know if I said that earlier, but I am. That's something else you can know about me.
He's like, it's funny his evolution to the nerdness, I guess. He when growing up, he was a nerd playing Mario, straight up, right?
Evolution.
Yeah.
Teeth coming out. What's evolution to a nerd?
Well, I was saying you were
Calculator.
straight
Computer.
up. Well, he's not like the smart nerd. You know what I mean, he's like
Superhero,
the
okay.
superhero nerd. But he started out with Mario and stuff like Mario Kart, and then I kind of got him out of that, and I feel like he was athletic-ish, and then. And
How many
then-
other people feel like I was athletic-ish? Athletic. Ish.
Yeah, it just depends. Ish is a very long word. But then he got back to his roots and got really into movies. I think I also kind of helped with that because was it The Dark Knight Rises? Was the first one I took you to? The first movie?
Avengers.
Was it Avengers?
Yeah, that's my first. I know because it's my first one. Yeah. Because like, oh man, okay, don't even get me started. Okay, here we go. Growing up, it's like I'm the first child, the firstborn. Living not in a religious. I don't like the word religious. In a,
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. I guess just a Christian home. You know, you're gonna be
In
more
a faith.
in a
Bound.
faith-based home,
Based, yeah.
you're gonna be more careful with your first child. I get that. So I wasn't allowed to watch anything rated PG-13. You know, I remember seeing all. I've always been into superheroes. I've had all the Spider-Man action figures, all this. My parents wouldn't ever let me watch it. And the Avengers was the first one they actually said okay to me going to see. So then, like after that, that's why it's like it just like birthed because I was like I can watch everything.
A whole new world.
It's like, all right, I'm going to see Deadpool next, and they're like, no.
Too soon.
Yeah, I remember like even being like, I guess at 17, wanting to go watch Logan, and they're like, haha, you still live in my house. I'm like, oh, come on. But
17's the age, though, right?
yeah, that's someone where you should go to, but it's I mean, you still live in my house. So
I mean,
yeah.
I understand that
Yeah.
for sure being 17, though, but my parents were even more strict than that, but also not. I mean, I
No,
was allowed to
you
watch.
got to watch everything.
Yeah, but not rated R things. Like,
Oh yeah, no.
I was at my house with like 19 and still really not allowed, but I did, like every child.
Yeah.
So, I mean, everything else was pretty strict, I feel like.
Yeah. So pretty much after I got the okay to watch PG-13 superhero movies, I just like went ham, learned everything. I mean, I don't know everything, but I think I'm pretty knowledgeable.
Yeah,
in
I'd
the
say, definitely.
comic world.
And actor world, I would say, too.
Oh yeah,
Definitely
movie-wise
comic.
for sure.
Yeah.
We just contradicted each other. But yeah.
Yep.
Yep.
We will do that.
So yeah,
Um,
you will get movie references from me for sure.
we this is what I wanted to talk about. So we try to write down our list of things we need to talk about, and we have one, and that's just an idea of something we could do. I'm not going to say it because maybe we still do it.
Yeah,
But-
probably later. Not this time, probably.
Yeah, definitely not this time. The second one on my list, I was thinking, hey, we can like start a thing where we'll come up with everyday catchphrases, and he has probably no idea what I'm talking about, where this is going, but I gotta remember it. So I was just thinking, after I left the restroom, I was like, what if he came over, had dropped a deuce, and it clogged up the toilet? And I was like, would it be a good phrase for that? Like, you know, you dealt it, or you smelt it, dealt it. You know, that's like a phrase if you pass gas. If you plunge the toilet, could it be whoever done it must plunge it?
I feel like that's the fair thing. If
Or-
you do it, you plunge it.
Yeah. Or should it be whoever dunged it?
Dunged it.
Plunged
it.
you know?
Whoever dunged it, plunged it.
I feel like
Interesting.
I should like copyright this. I feel like it's a good phrase.
Whoever dunged it, plunges it.
Plunged
Plunged it.
it. Plunged. I don't know. It's a work in progress right now.
Or maybe just get a thing made up, like a sign, and it's like, if you dung it, please plunge it. Like above the toilet.
Yeah, something like that. So I feel like that'd be a good thing, a good segment.
An everyday catchphrase. You plan on using that every day?
Depending on your friends, some people may really like clog the toilet a lot, you know. Whoever clogged it. I don't know. I didn't think of that.
Interesting. I thought you were like wanting us to talk about like catchphrases that we use a lot.
And we can do that because we do have. I feel like.
Yeah, I feel like we do, but I can't think of one right now.
See, a lot of my life, I was always like watching like Scooby Doo, you know, and they have a lot of catchphrases.
Zoinks.
Yeah. But I feel like I never had any, so I was like, I gotta have some catchphrases. And then now I feel like I have a lot. Can't think of one
An
right
example.
now. Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know. I feel like everyone like there's like catchphrases, you know, like in shows and stuff, and it's always like, man, I wish I had like a signature thing.
No, like when I
People
was
really
younger, I had one that I came up with, and I probably told you about this, but it was man it, like a man, and then it. I don't know why.
Yeah. Because
But
it sounds like something else, kind of.
yeah, so Adrian, my brother, he was like, "You can't say that. Like that doesn't sound good." I'm like, "How? It doesn't sound bad at all. I don't know what you're talking about." And then I started thinking about it, and like, dang it, except for the other one that rhymes with man, it sounds just like it. So if you say it really fast, it can sound pretty bad. But
It's true. Yeah. I don't know. I feel like ones that, like from shows that I use would be like chiz.
yeah, like Victorious,
from
like
Victorious and
Nickelodeon.
Carly. Yeah. Same things like Wiz. Like, gotta go take a Wiz. Is that from that? I feel like they
No,
use that.
they say Waz.
Waz. Yeah, it's Waz. Yeah, I gotta go take a Waz. Yeah.
I don't know.
But like, I don't know. I don't ever use like the SpongeBob cuss words because they're too long. You know, like barnacles. Like that's just like that's like 3 syllables there. You know, like fish paste. You know, like every once in a while, fish paste.
I didn't know that one.
No, oh Neptune. Like, every once in a while, but Neptune. You know, screw Neptune.
Nerd. You know.
Nerd. Yeah. No.
I feel like I have some from. Oh, there's a show called Psych where he's like a fake detective, but he always says, like he always says, I've heard it both ways. Like if someone says this happened, and he's like, no, this happened, and then finally they just kind of come to the agreement. And he's always like, I've heard it both ways. That or go on, son, which they also got from somebody else, and suck it.
Whoa. Yeah.
So I do a lot of things from that because that's like my family's like show, I guess.
Yeah, that's true. Y'all all really enjoy it.
We do. And then obviously, like I think almost the whole nation, the whole world, probably quotes like Napoleon Dynamite or Nacho Libre or something like that. You know.
Yeah. It's true. I mean, we have one word that we use a lot, but I'm not gonna say it on here.
We're trying to figure out a time frame, like how long we actually want to be, what's our goal and how long we want to do this. Because, I mean, do you want to listen to us for 2 hours? I don't think I can talk for 2 hours.
Like, how long do we want to do this? I don't know, maybe a year, and then I'm going to retire.
Early retirement.
Yeah, just podcast for like a year. If we don't have Casey Musgraves on here by a year, I'm done.
That's a good goal, though. But, like, 15 minutes, that's way too short to me.
Yeah.
30 minutes is nice. I feel like 30 minutes, 45 minutes, or an hour is really a good goal.
Yeah. I'd say like between 30 and 45.
Yeah, because I'm just thinking like
Somewhere in there.
Like when you come over or whatever, I don't know how too much time we're both going to have to be able to do it, you know? Because, I don't know, we're both pretty busy people.
Yeah.
Living in the same town.
Living in the same town.
Going to the same church.
Didn't go to college, going to the same church.
You know, all the basics.
Yeah, very busy Saturday afternoons.
Pretty much. We also do that a lot. Cringe face and cringe each other out.
Yeah, that's true. I forget people can't see us. That's the people listening. You're just like, what was that? Yeah.
Just imagine like that one emoji where like his eyes are just like eyes, but then his face is like almost like he's frowning.
He's like,
yeah.
But we're always more
like a frown with heavy expression. Imagine that. It's that emoji. And that's what we do. Yeah. It's the cringe face.
Yeah. Making your friends cringe is fun.
Bro, straight up, I'm going to have to bring a drink in here next time. Because, like, talking a lot.
Yep.
Get parched.
Yeah, your mouth's starting to foam.
Is it
No.
No.
Check.
Yeah. Figure it out.
Joking. So rude. All right, well, I think that's it for the first podcast. We really just wanted to be like an introduction, get to know us. What are you doing?
I was gonna wait, but you're still talking.
Yeah, just a formal goodbye.
Yeah.
So I don't know when this is gonna come out. We're still waiting on the art for our podcast. It looks pretty cool. We've seen it. We've seen
bits of it.
Concepts.
Yeah.
We haven't got the official thing yet, but it looks pretty cool. So shout out Miss Caitlin Hudson for the arts, because
not to be confused with Kate Hudson. But
yeah,
Caitlin Hudson.
I actually think she goes by Kate now.
Yeah,
we're just
thank you.
Not
Kate
really
Hudson.
around to know. I think I've heard her say she goes by Kate now, but
dang,
it's just different times.
Yeah.
So, thank you,
Gonzalez
Galyean.
out.